The shot by Lillard, wide open. Lillard again missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Shoots a fader. Here's Simons. Not going to go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Shoots over Simons. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Simons from outside. They get the rebound. Nurkic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Nurkic has got his second basket. Thompson passes to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
So much focus inside from Draymond, even while being hacked.
Lillard, bounce pass. Pass to Thibault. Now, here's Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Traps in the tray. Lillard's got 6 points.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
Curry passes to Green. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Jeremy Grant. Reddish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons. Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Green passes to Looney. Puts it up from 15. Little with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here is Lillard. He has 6. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on titles. A true leader with a winning mindset.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Watford's checked in. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors trail by 4. It's tipped. To the wing on the left. Eubanks, the pass to Reddish. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Blazers? On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Little, sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Reddish, and it's Watford into the center.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
You know, Richard, it had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous two record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA. Just great awareness from Curry, so good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Reddish finds Simons. No good on the three. The Warriors trail. Outside, Green. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Wiggins is checked in for Green. Klay Thompson comes in for Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Nurkic checked in for Portland. Grant comes in for Reddish. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
It's good. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Simons from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Sharp. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Good on the triple.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Grant with a screen on Curry. Lillard outside. Passes to Simons. Nurkic trying to get open. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Curry outside. The shot will not fall. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Looney. And it's Payton in for Curry. And a switch here also for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 13 points.
And this is peak Dame, rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
And Poole gets it to go. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Warriors with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's Green with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
Now the pass to Grant over Wiggins. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. There's 47 seconds left here in the second.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a three. The shot comes out, and Golden State will come the other way. Payton with it. Lillard picks him up. Lillard against Payton. 12 seconds left in the first half. A three ball. The shot misses. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top, up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The 3 great shooters out there for him. Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Grant, that's good.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Lillard from outside. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And the Warriors making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Reddish is checked in. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Count the basket. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays in control even when he's at full speed.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Over Green. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Thompson. Portland grabs the miss. Grant dishes to Reddish. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Thompson. Portland also making some changes. Watford's checked in. And it's Little in for Jeremy Grant. Here's Little. He's got 5. Pocket 6. For 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors leading by 5.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Lillard, the pass to Reddish. He doesn't hit that one. The Warriors go the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. It's on target from the high post. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Pass to Reddish. To the paint, here's Watford, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Out to the right wing, the open shot, Lillard. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Little can't hit.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
From 17 feet out, good on the jump shot. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
To the middle, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. JaMychal Green, who's checked in for the Warriors. Gary Payton comes in for Curry, and then for the Trailblazers, Eubanks comes in for Reddish. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Warriors lead by 7. Portland has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Right wing, fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Now Iguodala. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Goes back up. And Green with the lay-in. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Little with the ball. Kuminga on him. And he comes up with the deuce.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Warriors leading by 7. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. 20 feet out. And again, it's Portland converting. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. DiVincenzo against Simon. DiVincenzo with it. Three-pointer. No good that time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Warriors lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and another 3 for Golden State.
And a skilled scorer with good length. Wiggins is able to pull up right over the defense.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Sharp. It's up a 3. Here's Reddish. Second chance shot. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And it's Golden State with another. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Sharp. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Looking to get it going. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
A different look now for Portland. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish. And Lillard subbed in for Sharp. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And a deep 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got it back down to single digits for the Trailblazers. From the wing. Poole, no good. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
That one goes. Count it.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Simons on the wing. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
On its way from Curry for 2. Portland grabs the miss. Grant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lillard against Poole. Simons from outside. He can't get that one. The Warriors go the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shoots from 12. And it's Wiggins missing. And here's Portland. They're on a 13-5 run. Grant outside. Offensive rebound. Nurkic off with the layup. Warriors leading by 6. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And he gets the bucket.
In that mid-range area, Lillard is deadly as anybody. His mechanics and technique on that jumper, flawless.
Here's Thompson. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Warriors lead by 8. Trailblazers shooting well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Lillard, the pass to Thybulle. Off target with his 3. Golden State's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Poole, no good. Trailblazers trail by 8. Three-pointers, Simon. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors? And so he hits the technical free throw.
And they'll take anything they can get here to cut into the lead. And that technical should give them a little boost.
Long range from the inbound. Warriors with the rebound.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Outside for Curry. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
They double-team Curry. 6 on the shot clock, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Offensive rebound. Lillard misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
A multiple-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great, well, he's pretty much there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The tray. Lillard misses.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 8. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Lillard from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Iguodala. Offline from the top of the key. And the miss. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.